Kiley Summers Morning Blend. If you're like me and you have a lot of debt, but you still got to spend money, well, guess what? There's a way that you could spend money and get your debt reduced. Today, I have Kiley Summers, who is CEO and creator of the app Spenddebt. Good morning, Kiley. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. James, it's a pleasure to be on with you, man. Thank you for just giving me an opportunity to tell my story and tell the people what we do.
Exactly. And the people are going to appreciate it like I do because it's a way to decrease our debt. Definitely. So first of all, let's talk about your situation first and how did the idea come about?
Man, look, I come from humble beginnings. My wife come from humble beginnings. And our parents ran their leg of the race and passed the baton to us. Year after we graduated from college, as professionals, we found ourselves in that same uh, humble beginning, if you will, that our parents overcame to put us in a better situation. And so we knew we had to do something so we didn't relive that same situation. So we hunkered down and we became debt free, paying off all the consumer debt that we had, overcoming over 140 plus $1,000 of consumer debt. And ultimately, we became the first customer of Spenddebt before we even had a product.
Wow. So this was out of need and necessity.
Certainly, absolutely. When you overcome something like that, people want to know how you did it. And we began to tell our story to family and friends and people that was close to us. And they was like, man, can you assist? Can you help? So essentially, God planted this idea in my head to help people spend money and pay off debt at the same time. Habits are hard to change, James. Let's just be honest,
Yeah.
right? And one thing that people would do from the cradle to the grave is spend money. That's the
Mhm.
exchange of goods and services that we need in order to live our lives. And so it's hard to tell people to stop spending when they are going to. But if we can add something as a benefit that's going to support them and increase their or improve their financial health, why not help them pay off the debt or the bill that they may have as they're going out to eat, as they're traveling, as they're doing all the things that they need and want to do to put themselves in a better financial position.
Now, very quickly, tell us how Spenddebt works.
Yeah, so well, Spinnet is a financial technology company that's really operated through an app, and it allows people to spend money and pay off debt at the same time. So a user come to our platform, they create a profile, and we ask them to link the bank account they want to pay from. So if you have a Bank of America checkings account, you will link it. Then the second step, we ask you to tell us the debt account you want to pay, and we can pay any consumer debt. So let's say you want to pay your student loan debt as an example. And the last step is you define the micropayment. We do not use roundups. So anything that you want to add on to that transaction. So let's say it's $1. That's it. Now, when Sally goes to Starbucks and she buys her favorite cup of coffee and it's $5, automatically $1 is added to that transaction. $5 will go to Starbucks, that $1 will go towards Sally's student loans. Over the course of a month, James, we aggregate all those transactions and send a one-time payment on Sally's behalf every month.
You know what? Speaking of that, I'm a regular at Starbucks and I added up how much I spend on an annual basis. I could probably pay off a car loan with that.
Hey, you laugh, but it's the reality. People don't really know how many times they swipe the debit card or just buying off of Amazon. We had a young lady who paid off of her card 2 years early. It's one of our greatest testimonies by using Spenddebt, and she's a great avid user. And we appreciate and we want to be a part of telling those stories. If I can give you a perspective, all of last year, we averaged nearly $2.54 per transaction. So this is what people was adding to every transaction that they have. And this accumulated to nearly $800 per user on average paying towards that consumer debt, right? People are spending, people are, buying things and they look up and like, man, why did I buy this? Why did I buy that? But the good thing about using Spenddebt when you are spending and making those transactions, man, it's paying down and reducing the debt burden that you may have.
So what's the website we could go to actually get the app and start using it?
You can go to spenddebt.com. That's SPENDEBT.com. You can look us up in the Google Play Store or the Apple iOS Store. We would love to have you as a customer. Give us feedback. And the first 30 days are on us, James. It is free for the first 30 days. And look, we also understand this. Financial education is not made equitable, right? And people just want to talk about money, but don't have the privacy, or don't know that they can just, talk to their family or their friends. But we have a partnership with Advisors Give Back and give people the access to a free certified financial advisor. And we definitely encourage everybody to go sign up for a free certified financial advisor. You don't have to be a customer to have access to that financial advisor, but go talk to somebody about your financial situation and your financial goals, because it is about the education that will ultimately get you on a path to financial prosperity.
James Summers, I've been speaking with Kiley Summers from St. Louis, now in Houston. We'd love to have you back, but we understand, man, things are going on in Houston. Thank you again for joining us on Morning Blend and talking about what is that website one more time for Spenddebt.
It is spenddebt.com, SPENDEBT.com.
Thank you. Go ahead, Kiley.
No, I said, please, go to the website, get access to your free certified financial advisor and sign up for the app.
And it's 30 days free, right?
First 30 days are on us. It is free.
All right. Been speaking with Kiley Summers. Thank you so much for joining us on Morning Blend and showing us how we can bring our debt down.
Absolutely.
All right.